welcome. We are the YborKnuckleHeads. My name is Adam.
I'm Landon.
Who the who's in the house, Sanman? What up?
Who the fuck is Hootie Who?
Gomer Pyle.
Gomer Pyle. Who's that?
We still need to watch this.
Yeah, that's right. No, Gomer Pyle was.
We have to have a watch day.
Gomer Pyle was the most ridiculous Marine ever, and he used to always make Sergeant
Private
Carter.
Pyle.
Oh God, it's so funny. And then whenever he said, you know, if you're a army person and you needed a signal to let me know that I'm coming up on you, you sound like a cricket or a bird or some shit like that. Gomer Pyle's going hoo-doo, hoo-doo. He got captured so many times. It is funny.
So what have we been doing in this last week, gentlemen? How's our week been? How's your week been, Landon? What have you been up to?
This was pretty good. I played Dungeons and Dragons on Thursday, and that was tight. Yeah,
do you do that every Thursday?
That's an every Thursday kind of thing. At least
you're
for
one of
now.
like 2 people or like 4 people that I know that play Dungeons and Dragons.
There's
like
more people
once
that, you know,
a week, like that I know.
That's how you have to do it. Because the thing is, okay, when you play Dungeons and Dragons, you don't just play like one. You are playing.
Right.
Let's go like campaign.
Yeah, right.
You have a whole objective, so it might take 2 months to complete if you do it once a week. You know, and that's kind of where I think we're at right now.
That's fucking cool as shit.
And we're about to start week 4 this Thursday. And yeah, it's funny. The interest in it has been spectacular because there was only a couple people talking about it at first, and as soon as we did the first day with like 5 people total, including the dungeon master, like the guy who like runs the game.
Exactly.
We have 9 people, not including the dungeon master. So we got 4 more people, and then there's like other people who are like, no, I want to do it. It's like even my sister wants to do it. It's like I can't right now. Like we're at like the max. We can't do it with more than that, or else like we'll never get through it. What's up, Sam? Man,
Preguntas. The Dungeons and Dragon is like a millennial's chess game in a.
It ain't millennial
world.
At all.
It's not.
Okay, well,
it's
hold on.
not.
Let me rephrase that.
It's what a lot of millennials are doing right now,
I don't even know what the hell a millennial is, but anyway, I meant like I want to say intellectual, some kind of y'all weird ass people that play that game. I don't know the little. I'm gonna be quiet because I don't know what I'm talking about.
No, please.
No, I'm saying
no.
Dungeons. I remember when they played that game when I was in '93, so I have to apologize for the millennial comment. But I was just saying, like, it's like chess for people that play.
Okay, like it's not really chess in a sense because chess has rigid, defined moves.
I got you.
Whereas this, especially the way that Ben runs it as the DM, it's very open world. He's like, as long as you can imagine it, you can play it with me. I'm not going to shut you down. Like, it's cool. Like, we'll adapt. Like, he's like, you want to start, you're in a town, you totally want to go off track from the objective and start your own Ponzi scheme? Fucking do it,
Ponzi
you know?
scheme.
Yeah, he literally said that. Like, he wasn't fucking around.
That's beautiful.
No, it is. It makes it a lot of fun.
So it's basically like tabletop Skyrim.
Yes, that's a very good way to put it, but I'll put it this way. Sometimes you play with maps and figurines. We are not using a map or figure. Like, we have the figurines. Like, Sean, I should say, has the figurines. He's had them for years. And I think they could make maps, but right now we're not doing that.
Right.
It's not necessary. Like, I've never played it with a map.
It's not a necessary element. I saw this guy on the internet on YouTube who makes, you ever hear of Adam Savage's Tested? Adam Savage from the Mythbusters. He's got a YouTube channel named Tested, and he goes around and he talks about a bunch of shit, and he does a lot of cool shit. He builds a lot of really cool shit. But one of the cool things he did is he went. I don't know if it was on his channel. I might be wrong. It might be the wrong channel I'm thinking about. But one really cool thing he did was he went and he talked to this dude, and this dude built a Dungeons and Dragons table map with pieces like on a 3D printer and shit.
That's tight.
And what he did is he made it so that like you can take any piece, like it's like this, like this piece is the top of a house and this piece is the foundation of the house.
He's holding 2 beer cans.
And then you do that, like that, and then and that looks like it goes together, but then you can take a different one of these and set it over there, and then like it looks like it goes together as well.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
That's pretty
so
cool.
like you
it's
can
modular.
pretty much it's modular. Yes, it's modular, and you can create any different variation of it that you want. So you can use the same pieces and have a different map setup every single time that you play. I thought that was a pretty cool idea.
That is tight. That reminds me of like Settlers of Catan, which is another tabletop game. But that you actually do have to have the map. There's hexagonal tiles. Then they have different resources on them, like a wheat field, mountains if you want stone. Like, it's a trading game. Anyway, but my point is the map changes. You like shuffle the pieces, then flip them over to get a new generated map every time you play.
Yeah.
And that sounds like kind of like what you're talking about.
Absolutely. That's really cool. Look at this. Guys, they're going to remake Band of Brothers from 2001.
Wow. That's
No.
cool.
They're gonna do a sequel. Actually.
Okay, a sequel. Okay, that's cool because I was just like, there's no reason to remake it. It's perfect.
There's none.
Like they made it perfect. Steven Spielberg kills it.
You ever seen that, Sanman? Band of Brothers?
Band of
What did you
Brothers?
think of it?
That movie.
It was like it was a mini series. It was like
I seen it. I watched it many times. I used to be. I was raised in a military family. That shit used to really
fuck you up.
That and it used to be. I've cried. Put it like that.
I get it, man.
I fucking cried too, man.
And then when I go and I think about,
I cry every Bastogne episode.
Where
Bastogne is sad.
the fucking black soldiers were in that episode, then I get a different perspective.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's like there's a reason there's no black soldiers in that show. It's because they weren't serving together at the time.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
there
thinking.
weren't a lot of them.
I told
and there's another story. Well, the Tourelleur,
what?
The black soldiers in France that got taken out of photos.
Yeah, and they made them go on the station at night.
Damn.
Yeah. Well, like not only that, but they got there's a whole battalion or whatever of black troops in France in the 40s that got sent to clear a whole bunch of area, and they fucking killed it.
Yeah.
They fucking blew it away.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of times
really
that's happened.
good. But when they took photos for history, the black dudes were taken away from the photos, and they were washed out of the photos. And
I believe they do that for everything.
It's terrible.
I mean, I'm trying to think what they were called. I'm gonna look it up right now.
Tourelleur.
In World War I, there was.
I'm upset. You didn't ask me how my week was going.
How was your week, Sam, man?
No, finish looking that up, though. I want to know.
We met a beautiful lady last night. She was very kind.
She was sweet. No, I just wanted to say, man, I'm glad that I'm getting to know you guys better. I'm learning an awful lot.
Through this podcast?
That, too, and just you little young people are really funny.
All right.
Well, there's a lot.
So I got it. Yeah,
people over the age of 40 can learn from people under the age of 30 because that's when evolution happens and the generations change and the way of the world is very different than it used to be, and it is very, very different than it used to be. I see your face. I look over across the table at you. In some of these stories, I see your face, and it's like you're amazed at what the fuck you're hearing.
Not amazed. I can't even tell you.
You're blown.
What the fuck? I don't even know what y'all talking about.
So
go ahead.
The Harlem Hellfighters, that's what they were called.
Okay.
And there was a World War I and World War II battalion, the 369th Infantry Regiment. And they were known for being ferocious and awesome. They fucking, every objective that they needed to clear, they fucking did. And they kicked ass. And that's another example of they never really got the credit they deserved. How I learned about them was they put them in a video game that I played. There was a World War I video game, Battlefield 1. And they put all sorts of different people that you don't hear about,
That's
the
funny.
First War, and
That's how I learned about the Tourelleur. It was in Battlefield 5, the World War II one.
I haven't played the campaign for that game, but I love Battlefield.
I've known. How do you say? I don't know you, but somebody that you know or in your family has come back from a war and been mutilated. Damn, I came back. I fought for America. You respect me, hey, whatever, and then they're killed or hung because they're a nigger. That's awful.
It is.
And then
it really is. It was
when
some
I
sad,
saw that
fucked up
friggin'
shit.
the one Mel Gibson, man, that makes me cry too.
Which one? Hacksaw Ridge? Or?
No.
Wait, was he playing it? Was he acting in it, or was he directing it?
No, he was acting in it. He was the start of Vietnam. We were soldiers.
I really don't like Mel Gibson.
I don't like Mel Gibson either, but I love him at the same time. That guy's a prick, but at the same time, he makes fire movies and he's funny as fuck.
Let me finish.
Terrible person, but
Can I finish about my week?
I can't help it.
Anyway,
yes.
All right, I'm building my sand gear, and it's the whole thing. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. I just need a few more dollars and a little more time. I bought a bunch of frames today. My frame poetry hasn't been selling, but I figured out what to do. I'm gonna paint the frames. Paint the frames, put my poetry in, and then they stand out. They're just black. Have you ever seen them?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, they just look dull.
Yeah, the thing is, especially women are gonna want. This is my thing about the frame stuff. You have to look at it. A single guy might buy that, but very few women are gonna want to put up a framed poem in their home unless the formatting of like the background and the frame. Like yes, like that's a high end item because it actually has to look good enough that they can put up because they're not going to want to go through the trouble of buying a new frame, and they won't put it up if the frame is just a plain black one. Believe me, I know.
And the frames, they're not as solid because I'm buying them in bulk. And
yeah, they're a little cheaper.
So when I paint them, I'm just gonna use my standard green, red, and yellow because that's kind of like my whatever. And
those are sort of like your brand's colors.
Yeah. So what I was gonna do is do all that because like I said, everything I want to do has to do with unity, peace, and knowledge. Because I think that's the only way that we can get where we want to go is through knowledge. You know, because knowledge is understanding, and understanding is peace. You know, that's what it's all about. And then, like in peace, I mean, once you have peace in your life, peace in your mind, what else more could there be, bro?
Peace is worth everything. I mean, an inner peace. That's where I'm coming from.
Yeah, that's what I mean too.
Because if you can find inner peace, whether or not you're in like a war-torn country, whether or not you're rich, whether you're poor, that's what matters. That's what it all comes back to. You have to be able to find that inner peace, or else you're always going to be an unhappy individual. And it's just how it is, you know?
You have to be okay by yourself.
That's what I'm saying.
Able to look in the mirror.
I learned that in prison,
You got to be able to look in the mirror and go,
I like that motherfucker.
That motherfucker's cool.
Yeah, that's absolute fact.
That's a good dude in the mirror. You have to be able to say that. That's one of the most important things about life is to look in the mirror and enjoy what you're seeing in the mirror. So that means whatever you have to do to enjoy that. You got to paint your face to do that. You got to fucking get naked and fucking spin upside down on your head while you're fucking a melon. And you got to shove your thumb up your ass. No, you got to do all the crazy shit. No, Sam, man, people go crazy. They got to do the crazy shit. They got to, fucking...
Are you advising us to fuck fruits and vegetables?
I'm advising everybody to maybe not fuck fruits and vegetables, but if you got crazy shit that you gotta do to love yourself, as long as you're not hurting yourself, man. Fucking wrap your whole torso in plastic wrap and have someone take a dump on you. It's all the crazy shit that you could think.
You talking about a Cleveland steamer?
That's a Cleveland steamer. You ever hear of Sarah de Bunda?
No.
Sarah de Bunda, I think
Sanman's covering his ears.
Is
folks.
when like a Brazilian lady like grabs your head by her feet and she like slams your face into her ass repeatedly.
Brazilian people are really into farts and like
there's fart porn.
Yes, Brazilians are into it the same way that Germans are into like shit porn.
Yeah, that's weird.
Like there's certain kinks for certain countries. It's
Germans are really into bukkake too.
Are they?
They're really into group sex. Bukkake is where a girl sits in the middle of a room and like 50 guys come on her face.
Okay then.
Like just a whole bunch of different dudes just come on her face. And she like...
How do they get to the...
I think they're just jerking it.
Well, a lot of guys are just jerking it, but like usually like the girl's sucking some dude's dick until they come on her face. And so just is a bunch of...
It's kind of gay.
It's not really that gay.
It's kind of gay.
It's pretty gay. But
it's a bunch of dudes standing naked, jerking off next to each other. Like it's pretty gay.
But you're waiting to get your dick sucked by a girl.
But she's just. I mean, I get it's a part of the kink that like there's like 10 people that went before you, but that's also really gross. Like to be like the sloppy like 11th, 12th. Like that's.
But you don't gotta touch her face.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know, man. Like I don't really want to go into this more. That's my opinion on it. If you want to do bukkake, that's okay.
I don't want to do bukkake.
You want to get bukkake?
No. That's worse.
As many languages as I speak, I don't want to do nothing to nobody that I can't say that shit.
Bukkake?
I'm not even gonna try.
Please try.
No way.
He knows how to say it, and that's why he won't. He's like, I can say that in a second. I'm not going
I know how to spell that shit.
Just yell it though. Be like, bukkake!
No, because that word sounds so peculiar. It'll be like, yee-hoo! And then I'll be walking down the streets in Ybor. And then now that I know that if y'all two motherfuckers know it, everybody, they said, damn, what the fuck is wrong? Well, they already think I'm weird. They're going to really think I'm straight if I walk around going, what? I can't say it. Nope.
Bukkake?
Nope.
I used to think that's how you said it, too.
I mean, it doesn't seem like it's English, like it might be, but I don't know. Probably not. English are oppressed people sexually, you know? If it just makes more sense for it to be like German or Japanese, like, and you don't want to be like the Japanese, man. They're into some like straight.
Well,
like,
it's definitely
shit.
Asian. Yeah, you could buy like teenage girls' panties in like vending machines.
Yeah, like they crossed a line there. Them in Thailand.
Oh,
you know?
snap.
What? Did you buy a 14-year-old girl's panties?
Mm-mm.
No.
I was just thinking about hiring some little kids to make my little necklaces.
Child labor is the way to go. I mean, it works for China. Look at them. Go child labor force. Let's go. I mean, it's an important thing. Like, people don't like to talk about that, but slavery is very real in the world, and we all benefit from it right now.
Right now.
What are we drinking out of? These plastic cups, I guarantee, are probably made in fucking China. Maybe even this glass has a Belgian flag on it. Hold on. Made in Italy. Okay, never mind. I feel bougie with this glass. Shit's Italian. Okay, whatever. But my point is, a lot of shit's made in fucking China, and that's shit that, like, you try to avoid, but you can't really avoid all Chinese products, especially unless you're rich. If you're rich,
Right.
you can. But otherwise, you're like, and there's a reason that shit's cheap. They use slave labor. It's hard to beat, man. We're all guilty of it.
Away,
Well, I mean, when I lived in
material
Japan,
slave.
that's like, what, 40-something years ago,
Trying not to polish this, polish
I can only
this
imagine. I mean, like, they're like outdoor. I mean, even like in Africa, it's like, I don't know. You don't got no buildings. So even the way they built the house, like, shit, it's like cheap as fuck.
No, I know what you mean. They do that in a lot of third world countries. They get these really cheap like bricks and shit. And they put some paste and they put that shit together. And there might be gaps and shit. It's like, who fucking cares? We don't have AC anyway. It's not going to make a difference. Like, that's not all of it, of course, but it happens.
Yeah.
Especially additions. Like in Colombia, one thing that was crazy was if you bought a part of land, you didn't have to have a permit to add on to it or build onto it. So people would buy this little tiny thing and it'd be like 4 or 5 stories high and they'd keep building like little decks up. And I was like, that's unsafe as hell. Also, one thing I saw in Colombia that, like, by the way, I love Colombia. Like, I want to go back like soon, but it was wild. I saw a staircase that went up 3 flights of stairs outside because it was a spiral staircase and it had no railing. It was you know how spiral staircases are. There's not a lot of room on those. And what if you have to go by someone? It's like, no, you're gonna die. Like,
Right.
It was at least 30 feet. It was like 3 stories. It might have been as high as 40 feet. This fucking thing.
There was
Like,
no
you're gonna
fucking
die.
It
You're
just
gonna
the way-
die.
She said the Sterling with no railing. That just sounds funny.
That's what I'm saying. It's like that'd be one thing if it's like a regular staircase. There's a lot of room. You can hug the wall if it's along a wall, like how it would be if you didn't have a railing. But like a fucking spiral staircase that doesn't have a railing, that is sketchy as hell. You wouldn't get me up that. And I'm not really like, scared of shit like that.
Of the
Fuck
first
that.
place I ever lived at in Florida. It was this. I don't even remember the name of the fucking place. It was the Little Palm Inn. The Little Palm Inn.
Is that in Tampa?
No, it was in Palmetto, on like 301. On
Okay.
301.
Okay.
Like on the highway. It was in Tampa and it was not Tampa. It was in Palmetto and it was called the Little Palm Inn and it was terrible, awful.
We have a lot like those in Florida. Like I remember I stayed at the Capitol.
It was better than the Jayhawk, but like
The Jayhawk Motel?
yeah.
You know the Jayhawk, Sanman, intimately.
It was better.
So,
But
It was better than the Jayhawk and it wasn't as good as like the Holiday Inn.
I stayed at a fucking place like the worst place I've ever stayed
Motel
at.
8.
Was called the Capitol Inn. It was right outside of Tallahassee, and it was like parents' weekend, so you could not. And this was before Airbnb was like a thing.
Right.
So what you doing sucking on that thing, Sam?
Listen to him. That's how
I'm
you
giving you shit right now.
tell you stay tight in the booty hole.
That does not sound like something that people
Put
want
a
to
baby
hear.
carrot up there and just
Okay, but
my
anyway.
dad used to say, you look like you're happier than a jackass eating ice. So I was just trying to figure out what that was like.
Oh my god. Well, don't eat more ice.
Well, now you're
Fuck.
a knucklehead eating ice.
All right. Anyway, stayed at this place called the Capitol Inn.
Damn it.
And because of Parents' Weekend, and this was before Airbnb was like a popular thing. God damn it, you are distracting me with that.
Oh, I'm
motherfucking
sorry.
second, though.
I'm sorry.
It's all
Listen
good.
to him.
But so there was no Airbnb. Every hotel had been sold out for like months because everyone wants to go up to see their freshmen in college, you know. So I went up with my mom. It was just us two, and that was the one place we could find. We go in, and it's really old. It looks like Vacancy. Do you remember that or No Vacancy? Well, whatever
Yeah.
it was called, where they
When it
murder
would say,
people and
like-
they have snuff films in the. They're filming snuff films in a really sketchy motel. They put like a bunch of cameras in it, and people just come in and like murder people, and then they were
Right.
selling it to like truckers. But yeah, that like we got those vibes really hard from this place because one, the design was the exact same. You would pull in to this little overhang
It
thing.
was just like a guy in overalls, like
It wasn't overalls. It wasn't like that, but it was just like a girl that you could tell had done copious amounts of meth in her life, but is now clean, but not
That's
really.
a good word.
You know, She's on some other shit, not the meth, but
copious amounts of meth.
I'm just saying. But so we go in, and they don't have a credit card machine. They fucking have one of those hand slips that you have to write out. That was the first time I ever saw that in my life. Like, you just can't, like, leave them.
That is funny.
No. And I was like, my thing, I was sketched out. I was like, Mom, you just can't, like, write down and leave them your credit card information? I don't know if you want to do that with them,
You know what that's called?
What?
Well, they had the knuckle buster.
Oh, I know. I've seen that machine. I have not used
My
it.
aunt and uncle used to use that at Bliss Fest when I used to go with them.
They work. Like, they work, but it was just the first time I'd ever seen it, and that was wild.
Isn't it easier to batch?
But, like, that was, what's up?
To batch.
Oh, do a bunch of them?
No, you know when you do them on the end of the night, you add your tip.
Yeah.
And it's easier to do that than to have to take those papers number, and then you got to go through all the receipts because it was all paper back then.
Yeah, that's true. A lot of places don't even use paper, but anyway, so we do that. We go to our we try to go to our place, but she's like, the room's not gonna be ready for like 4 or 5 hours. I'm like, okay, it's like 4 p.m., so fuck it, we'll do what we gotta do.
It never takes 4 hours.
No, it was wild. You could tell. We could quickly tell that's where people lived. Like, people lived in this hotel. This was not a hotel meant for people to actually stay at. But that was all we had, so we did it. We go inside the fucking place, and there's cockroaches and shit. There's a fucking one of the outlets is like just missing. There's like there's a hole in the wall. But what was weird is they had a big fridge, and they had like satellite TV they bragged about. But like, for instance, they didn't even have a toe stop when you went up to the sink to like brush your teeth. You know, there's usually like a little indentation under the cabinet so you can like get close to the sink. They didn't have that, so you just slammed your feet against it every time.
Oh man.
Yeah, like it was a wild place. It was gross as hell. I'll put it that way. And then our friends came and they managed to get a bigger room at the place, and it just smelled like piss. Like, it was wild, man. If that place is still open, I hope they reformed, or they really shouldn't. No one should be living there, man. It was one of those places I don't even want to think about.
I hate that place. I've had to stay in something like that before, but that's awful.
And I don't want to say like mold, like, oh my god, mold's the worst thing, but
mold is probably one of the worst things.
Dude, well, it's in every place in Florida.
I'm allergic to black mold.
It is. Everyone's allergic to black mold. Black mold fucks up everybody. That's the one that fucking kills you. But
pretty specifically.
Fair enough. Because I was like, white mold in general, like, it's like, yeah, it's not good, but as I said, like, every place in Florida, because the humidity just like grows fucking mold.
Right.
It is what it is.
I can't wait to have my sand shakis.
I know you. What colors are you getting for me? What kind of colors you got going on? Because I definitely want one. Do they have sizes, or is it just like, no, motherfucker, it's a dashiki?
No, I have them all different kinds of sizes.
Can we use your phone to record video?
Yeah, I think so.
As well?
Yeah.
So we could just like set up a Sanman angle.
Why do we have to have
it would be good. It would be good to have multiple angles, just so like.
Well, I can edit that together.
Okay. I don't want a Sandman angle. I like being right here where I is.
You is in the Sandman angle. All right, yeah. Let me see about this video.
See, y'all don't know this. I'm very shy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Really, Sandman? Because, I mean, you're an introvert extrovert.
I don't like people either too much.
I don't like people either.
I like to, if I have to, I don't know,
If you have to, you can use the other side of the camera. It's probably better.
Like, when in prison, I like solitary confinement way better.
You said chicks like you in prison better?
That's funny. What a dick.
I mean, I was just asking because, I mean, I don't know. Some girls really like a dude in jail.
That's one.
It's kind of a wild thing, actually. Okay, let's see what colors we got here, folks, for the upcoming sand shikis. I'm not going to say what I'm thinking right now because we're on air.
Why?
Because you're on Amazon?
No, that's not what that said.
Okay. Oh, man.
Well, that's America anyway.
I mean, I know, but it's like, damn, so you just buying the dashikis off Amazon? You're just selling them as sand shikis? Come on, bro. I'm not saying you got to make the dashiki, but Amazon, too. You couldn't even buy it from a black person. You gave the money just to Bezos like that?
I hate you. Why did I say anything? But I don't care.
That's funny, man.
Hey, remember, I take these ordinary dashikis and I perform a ritual and I pray over them, and that's why they transformed into sand shikis.
He just smokes weed and blows it all over him. That's his ritual. That's what he's doing.
Well, at least they give an inspiration They're giving inspiration, and they got my name on it. Shit, my name is worth fucking millions, man. Are you kidding me?
That's all Sanman, maybe millions of yen.
Yens are fucking. It's like 100 to 1. It's like barely 100.
Yeah, I know. I'm fucking with you.
Oh, I'm gonna say. When I lived in Japan, guess how much the yen was to the dollar?
1,000 to 1.
No, it was 300 yen to $1.
Okay, I think it's at either 100 to 1 or it might still be 300 to 1. I don't know.
It was like a quarter was 100 yen. I remember
Like
one time I
quarter
went.
a weed?
No, a quarter. No, I was too young for that.
No, fair enough.
Like 25 cents was like 100 yen. And I remember one time I went and got some cup of noodles in 1974. We used to get them out of there all the time. Get a cup of noodles out of the vending machine for 100 yen.
That's pretty cool. I mean, I know that Japan is like notorious for having like dope vending machines. Like they have vending machines. Like one, you can drink on the street and everyone's clean. Like people don't litter like that. It's like kind of one of those things. Like Japanese people walk around with like a bag just to throw trash in. But anyway, like they'll have beer. They have vending machines for beer, underage girls' panties. Yeah, that's kind of what we were talking about earlier. Like it's kind of wild. Like they don't have restrictions. Like I think like 13 or 14 is like the age of consent there. So when they're showing their like anime porn,
I've seen that before.
it's like fucking girls that are
As
like
a
usually in
little kid.
high school or like not like a child, but like definitely a girl like before the legal age in the U.S. Like
That's
a teenager.
Crazy.
The shit is crazy, but see, it's crazy. It's one thing just to have it on like porn, but also to like literally have panties. Like you can buy soiled and used panties in a vending machine, man. That's a whole nother level. They don't.
Man, I
they
could
let their
live
freak
my
fly.
whole life without knowing that shit.
I mean, hey, those are your people, Sam, man. You are of Japan, but it's okay.
I remember
We forgive you.
We found a tomb, because like certain properties, the Orientals, the Japanese had to move off of because they were annexed by the military, and we lived on this thing, man. Playing combat in those boonies was fun as shit, though. But we found this tomb, and we made it our fort. That was a cool ass fort.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Okay.
And they call snakes habus.
And we can see both me and you. And we
You
have
know
an angle
those
for him.
SR, what do they call SR-71s?
Yeah, the blackbirds.
Yeah,
Those things are fucking cool as
We used
fuck.
to see them every fucking day almost.
I mean,
Those are spectacles of engineering.
they are, and I don't think there's any really in use anymore. They have like examples, but they
Okay.
don't use them anymore. What? What's the okay for?
I mean, well, they're definitely fucking
See,
using
y'all
them.
guys grew up playing with,
Well, I mean, so is a space shuttle, but they retired that bitch.
No, they're definitely using them. That's what I'm saying. Or versions of them, or the new thing that does it better.
y'all play with computers. We play with GI
They're
Joes.
they're using, if they're not using specifically the SR-71
With the
Blackbird,
Kung
they're
Fu
using
grip.
the aircraft very similar to it.
But my thing is, are they even like? Do they even need to do that anymore with like
Sure.
satellites and shit like that? Like, cause like it's against the law technically for any satellite in orbit to take enough like high enough resolution photo to like invade on your privacy. But you know the Chinese
Well,
and like
the
other
vast
people don't give a
majority
fuck
of
about
what
that.
the United States intelligence does is illegal.
Yeah, of course it is.
So I would imagine they would be using some sort of aircraft like an
They could
SR-71.
be watching us right now.
I would
They
think more of a
definitely
drone
are.
though, because the thing that was cool about the Blackbird is it was almost in space, but they had pilots and they had like a
They're
crew.
listening to us too.
Did he get you a beer?
No,
Okay.
I don't think you asked for one though.
I didn't ask for
No,
it
I
yet.
just said, damn, it seemed
I
like it
might-
was full. I'm like, I want to make sure I'm on top of shit.
Thank you, Sam, man,
What?
just for being awesome.
He's a bartender, man. He knows. You're bartenders. You both know.
That's true.
I'm gonna cut my mic real
Yo,
quick.
do you
and
know
eat some
there's a
chips.
male strip club in fucking like Ybor? You knew that, Adam?
Isn't it Bradley's?
No. They don't use like they might have like some dude in like a thong or some shit, but that's not like.
I thought Bradley's was like a gay strip bar.
No, hell no, bro. I like Bradley's. Bradley's is fire. Like they have really good
But it
drink
is a gay
specials.
bar.
People are nice. It's a gay bar. Yeah,
I thought it was like a gay strip club.
No, it's like a super. I'll put it this way. Yeah, it's a gay bar, but it's a super friendly to like non-gay people gay bar. Like it's one of those things. Like in terms of like some places you're like, oh, I
It's
might
like
feel
Ybor
uncomfortable.
City, man. Yeah,
Dude, it's like yeah, like I don't know. I really like Bradley's. It's a cool
I haven't
place.
been in there in a long time though.
It's fun though. People are always nice. you know, it's a cool place with like the river running through the bar. Like they have a like fake trees, and then they have a little river that runs through the.
Doesn't the
middle of the
castle
bar.
have that too?
I would not know. Honestly, it does. Okay.
And somewhere else in South Tampa has that off of Kennedy.
Okay, a couple people got it. Now I feel stupid. Just
Why?
kidding. I'm just fucking with you. But what was I getting at with
Wouldn't that be cool if that thing was running with tequila, and you could just had a straw, and you just either you buy a straw at the bar and just.
as long as people ain't washing their fingers
Yeah,
in
that'd
it,
be great.
you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that
They would have to
would-
put a crazy ass cleaner in that shit, or like distill it as it
You
goes
just
out.
ruined the whole idea.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I said, man, that
Like, I
would
don't even
be
care about
cool.
COVID. I care about someone going to the bathroom, wiping their ass,
And
not
then
fucking washing,
washing their
coming
hands.
back, and then like they spill their shit in there. Like they
Yeah,
put their hand in there.
that's
No,
crazy. That's
not about
crazy.
that.
Hey,
Life.
is this mic blocking my face?
Not right now.
All right, cool.
I was gonna say though, I do think we should get another angle. Like I liked that angle originally, just because on this I'm barely on camera.
Just him, and I have me and you. And what I think we need is a tripod here
Definitely need a tripod.
and a tripod there.
I think that would work. I think one at the end of the table, so you could just maybe see all three, and then maybe
Yeah,
one.
but think about it like this. Think about it. If we put a tripod here, we have you and Sanman, and then we put a tripod over there. We have me.
Where's Jimmy John's?
Yeah, that works.
Huh?
Jimmy John's.
Jimmy
Jimmy
Johnson's
John's.
Central Ybor.
No, I'm talking about James.
Oh fuck!
Fuck, dude. Oh shit.
He can join in the middle of it.
I don't. Shit.
Text him.
All right, yeah. Let me get my phone.
We're only 30 minutes in. We're only 30 minutes in. So man, damn.
Sorry. Oh man. Anyway, what were we talking
But
about?
anyway, I was gonna.
I remember I was talking about Bradley's, but why?
Because Sandman asked if there was a gay strip club, and he.
I said, do you
never
know if
asked
there was a
that.
gay strip club? Yes. It's like
Why
it's
you
behind
trying to-
it's behind Bernini's, and I don't think it's its own building. I think they just do a show like it maybe at like somewhere there, but it's like
that
yeah.
little Indian place.
I don't think they're doing it. There's no way that like Rasoy would do that. That's not. You know what I mean?
Well, that's what's behind Bernini's.
I know, but
Is
what
it
I'm saying is
gay
like, is there
strip
something
club?
above it? Maybe like is there like. Because it was like mail review, some shit. Because I looked it up and I was like, "There's no
Mail
way this is
review.
Ybor," and it was, and I was just surprised, like a block and a half away.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Why are you putting words in my mouth, dog? Why are you putting words in my mouth?
because.
Well, that's a really good reason. Because no, anyway.
A massive iceberg larger than New York City breaks off in Antarctica.
Yeah, fuck that iceberg. It was a bitch anyway.
Yeah, fuck you, iceberg.
Fuck you, iceberg.
You never gave me my money. There's no money in
Wasn't
ice.
that a friggin' fake rapper name for some thing? Iceberg. or
Iceberg, Ice
Vanilla-
Cube,
Vanilla ice.
Vanilla
No.
Ice.
something? Was that for real?
Iceberg, like the lettuce.
That's fucking funny. Oh, I wrote a rap for myself last night for my commercial.
Oh yeah.
Yo, spit it.
Let's hear the bars.
I
son.
haven't put it all together yet, though.
bars.
All right, yeah. Just show us a little sneak peek. I want to hear this.
Why do you want to hear it?
Because I want to hear it. That's all you're good at the poetry, so who knows? Maybe you and Sanman rap duo. It'll be like a really good Insane Clown Posse.
Did JJ say anything?
My
Not
DJ
yet.
name used to be Q, DJ Q,
DJ Q.
when I used to sell mixtapes.
Man,
Who is
mixtapes.
Michelle?
Nobody knows.
Oh, I know who that is.
Nobody knows.
Okay, here, this is it. Hold on, this might be, no, this isn't it. It's the first one. It says, I'm really pissed at both of y'all. Y'all didn't even notice my orange glasses.
Your orange glasses. You changed your glasses from last time.
I did notice it. I wasn't going to call you out, though, again. I feel like you felt attacked last time when we pointed out how your glasses were little kids, little girls, little Hispanic girls' glasses.
Little Hispanic.
Like, straight up, I'm just saying, I'm from Town and Country, and I've seen those exact same pairs at the Value Vision, and some little girl trying them on. So, I mean,
It says, you don't need diamonds.
I can't look away.
You don't need diamonds. You don't need jewels. Sand gear keeps you cool. No, that's not where it starts. My bad.
Yo,
It starts, I walk the streets of 7th Avenue in historic Ybor, a place where I am loved and adored. No matter what you're told, Dr. Sanman turns these roses into gold, cash money. That's what it is. So talented.
Cash money.
He should be in showbiz, sharing jokes and making people laugh, subversively educating them, his audience, while making that cash. A true hustler, heart, mind, and soul.
Fuck right.
What people don't understand is freedom ain't nothing on diamonds and jewels. Sandgear is here. Wait, Sandgear is here. Everyone's wearing it this year. Not about a fashion or looking tight. It's all about knowledge and getting our minds right. X marks the spot of the unknown. Knowledge we forgot and no longer walk in fear. Suited up in Sandgear. You don't need diamonds. You don't need jewels. Sandgear will keep you cool.
Your delivery was really sloppy.
Well, that's because, man, it's little shit. Even these big ass glasses can't.
Big ass glasses. Those are little girls' glasses. Don't front
Those
there.
are not
Those are
big
some
glasses.
I look like David Ruffin in these glasses.
I don't know who David Ruffin is, but you look like. I don't know who David Ruffin is, but you look like a ragamuffin.
He was.
Seriously.
You know what, bitch?
What, ho?
I ain't gonna say nothing.
Yeah, you know.
No, you better say something.
I'm just surprised they're not breaking on your head right now just because all the pressure. Like the sides go snap, too big.
Okay, now you're trying to crack him. I'm gonna be cool on the sides.
How come it looks like birthday wrapping on the sides?
What do you mean?
It does.
It looks like gift wrapping.
It looks like fucking.
Oh, I don't know. I just picked out the.
And what color is that? Is that orange or is that like flamingo explosion? Maybe a mix of both, huh?
Why do y'all crack on me? What, are we gonna have a bust Sandman's ball section?
Yeah.
Okay, so
I mean, you brought it on yourself with those glasses,
My
bro.
delivery sucked, but what did you think about the word?
You said something about a rhino's penis?
Rhino's horn and the Asian man's penis.
This is not bad beer.
Bro, I'm telling you, this is like the place I work has like some of the best fucking beer that you will ever try. It's just delicious shit, all of it.
Okay.
I mean, some mashed potatoes. I'm in a good place.
You got mashed potatoes,
I got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lambs, rams, hog, dog.
bananas.
No bananas.
Well, that's fucking rude.
I can't eat mashed potatoes.
Why is it against your
love
religion?
Potatoes.
Is it against your religion, Sandman? Why can't you eat potatoes?
Starch, carbohydrates.
Bro, I know. I'm at the age where carbs are starting to get to me, and I really hate it, bro. I really hate it. Like, I can't be eating these potatoes. God damn it, I feel bad about eating these potatoes. I gotta point out those
I don't mean to
carbs.
make you feel bad.
It's okay. It's not your fault. But, yeah, man. Carbs are the best, but they just, like, they're instant weight. Like, however much you eat in the fucking mashed potato is how much you're gonna gain that night. It never leaves your body. And that's it.
I gotten to the point where I like a baked potato, sour cream, onion chives, and cheese.
That's fire.
And then I can even.
But you're missing butter.
No butter.
The fuck?
And I've taken it out so long it doesn't matter. But anyway, I even like French fries like that.
French fries don't use butter.
Yeah, but French fries, they take sour cream. I do this.
The chive and... No, that sounds good. I think the best fries in the world right now, probably McDonald's fries. The only reason I say that... Did we? Okay. Did we do it on the podcast or did just you and me
on the
podcast?
On the podcast.
Did we have this conversation about French fries, Adam? Does not matter. Either way.
Yes, it does.
Why, are you going to fight me if I talk about it again?
I was defending you, bro.
I know. I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you, bro.
I'm defending this man. He attacks me.
Oh, that's how it does.
Ain't that a B-I-T-C-H?
It'd be your own people.
We're not even on the air, are we?
I mean, it's still like recording. He'll probably put this in. Maybe. Maybe not.
How's it still recording?
The program's still going.
Oh, y'all just gonna treat me like that?
Nah.
Eat all the chips and the cookies and the mashed potatoes and just...
What are you looking for?
Oh. Thought you hid my beer over
I was like, your beer's in a blind spot, but it was right there. You've been eating nutrition biscuits. Don't act like I've been doing you dirty.
Be
Yeah, nutrition
fucking
biscuits
around,
on deck.
Sandman. You don't know.
Nutrition biscuits and beer, man. I mean, those are the two things you need. It's in the name. Nutrition.
Boobies and titties and beer, hooray.
There you go.
Boobies and titties and beer.
Let me ask you this. If someone you know says, hey, can I borrow some money?
No.
Wait. You know this person for 20 years.
No.
Okay, but this is my point.
Let me say, I want to hear this.
Okay.
So I said, well, let me see, because I have certain goals that I got to meet at the end of the week, to pay my bills, whatever.
Right.
And I got this one motherfucker, man, if I don't pay him, he gets ugly.
Yeah.
Yeah, this motherfucker's off the chain. I mean, he put my thumbs in that thing and squeeze it,
Yeah.
But anyway.
Wait, and what thing?
So I told her, let me see how much I make this weekend, then I'll see if I can, give you what you ask. Then I was thinking, I said, hey, man, I got these little receipts over here. How much would you charge me to just organize my little receipts?
$1.
And she scoffed at me and said her ex-husband used to want her to do shit like that. I don't do that kind of shit.
What? Like, what, she has to go through receipts, you mean? Like,
yeah, I just wanted some receipts counted and, put them in date and whatever. And, okay, this is for auto, this is income, this is car maintenance, this is whatever it is. She didn't have to do that. I could do that. That part I could do. Just put them in the receipts. I can look at the receipts and see what they go to, whether, which category or whatever.
yeah.
She didn't want to do that.
She didn't want to do shit, did she?
That's exactly what she said.
She said, I don't fuck with you.
Sometimes that's all right.
And then she said, I want the money.
That's hilarious.
The Buddha always got to be facing inward.
Yes.
As you face toward the Buddha.
Sure.
Y'all so stupid.
Sure.
I'm talking about this dilemma, and y'all have given me no help.
Dilemma? Wait, I thought it was just she didn't count your receipts.
No, I'm saying, the question was, would you give her the money?
Oh, no. Like, I mean, you've known her for 20 years?
Yeah.
Have you ever lent her money before?
Yes.
Have you seen it back within a speedy manner?
Not the last
Ever?
time.
Okay, then fuck all that.
Well, have you ever?
Be like, you don't have it to give. Fuck all
Has
that.
it ever returned to you in a timely
And then
fashion?
when I asked her for it back, because she asked for some more money, then I asked her for the other money I told you, whatever, and then she said she was going to do it, and she did not. And then I told her, just don't worry about it. This is over with,
Right.
I mean, she's a friend. She's a friend, and she needs help, whatever.
Jesus.
But it's just
Bob.
like,
Which is every week. Bob.
who's Bob? Have you ever seen that movie? What About Bob?
Seeger, for fuck's sake, Sam, man.
Oh, I hate you. I did say, what about Bob?
Wait, what about Bob? What the fuck is what about Bob?
That's a movie.
It's supposed to be a name of a person.
Bob was his name.
But
But
like, what's
that
his?
doesn't-
That doesn't
that
count. Like, what was? I'm
doesn't
sure
fall
Bob had a
into-
last name. That would be the name that we would count, not what is Bob.
Have you ever seen that movie, though?
No, it's
With
like you gotta
Bill,
finish it.
okay, I don't
Like
know.
you gotta finish it. So
Bill-
if someone
Bill-
says like Jack Daniels, Bill,
Y'all
Yes.
tell me this stupid game.
Bill Hickok,
All right.
like
I'll just wait my turn.
Bill E. Madison.
he say just wait his turn. Yo, you taught us 3 man. We can't teach you this.
Oh, man, I'm no good at that shit.
What, coming up with a name? It's all good. Either way. I'm sorry, I feel like I interrupted.
Is he
that.
coming?
No, he is gonna. He said I'll try to shoot for next week. He said I'll try to shoot for next week.
Okay.
He said he's putting a reminder in his phone.
That's
Which
what I'm
I should
saying.
probably do too.
Y'all were playing games
really-
on the computer.
I really,
when we were playing G.I. Joe. The Kung Fu Grip.
well, actually,
Kung Fu Grip sounds like you're jerking it.
I wasn't playing games into the computer until I was in my teenage years.
I can't say shit.
What are you talking about?
I grew up playing Army in the Woods. I grew up using sticks for guns. I had real toy guns too, but my mom and dad.
That's what I'm trying to talk about. Okay, you grew up. You had some childhood.
Yeah, I did have a lot of childhood. I got the freedom of like I got to ride my bicycle around my town. You know, what
See,
I mean?
like-
I definitely
man.
didn't get as much of that.
I
Like,
got
I
a
rode
lot-
bikes and shit, but that was in my neighborhood because it's fucking Florida. Like, they're not just letting you out.
Dude, I was
like,
allowed to go everywhere I
Fuck
wanted
all
to
that,
go.
yeah.
I was allowed to like ride my bicycle all the
But
way
they were
across
afraid
town
that you
and
were gonna
back,
be a
like no
traffic
matter
child.
what. I remember me and my friend at the time, we used to go and hang out under the bridges because at the time there wasn't really a lot of homeless people back there, and they're like it was all
We
good.
always had a fort.
And we always
That's
had
cool.
somewhere to go. We always had somewhere
a
to
fort or two
chill.
before,
There
though.
was always somewhere in the town that we were like we just like we rode our bikes everywhere. We just like controlled the whole town on our bicycles. You know what I mean? Like it was just like we had so much freedom in the summers. It was just
regular
crazy.
Hell's Angels. You know?
Nah.
Nah.
Where can I buy this beer?
You can buy it from Berry House Beer Co. And that is on 15th.
All right, I need your help,
5th and
guys.
15th.
Sorry, I feel like I lisped while I said that.
I need your help.
With what, Sam, man?
Yeah.
I need to make this shorter.
What?
Excuse me, sir. You look like a
Civic-minded
civic-minded Caucasian American citizen who would support Negro business
and buy a flower.
and buy your daughter a flower.
Okay, maybe you like do a play on words like United Negro College Fund. It's like the one Negro
You should say
beer
like
fund. I don't know.
It's just it works perfect. It just is too long.
It is because I mean people can walk fast way past you for you to get that
hello,
whole thing.
sir.
Yeah.
You know,
You
they-
look
But
like a
but-
progressive, culturally accepting gentleman.
But see, the
even
thing
sad.
is,
It's like there isn't. Is there a shorter way to do it? I don't think so.
because like, and then I'd say like, once they hear it, they want to hear the rest of it because it's so ridiculous. Who would say that?
you.
Excuse me, gentlemen. You don't look like bigots in any way. Would you like to buy?
That is funny as fuck.
That might be what works, Sam, man. You never know.
You gotta make it shorter.
You got it.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I said that. Excuse me,
Hey
gentlemen.
guys, you do not look like bigots. Would you like to support Negro business?
I mean, I'm just thinking on it. I'm not trying to like.
Well, see, first of all, you know how I use the shock effect. I don't know if that's the right word though, because they might take offense.
No, that's the thing.
Shock
Is, like,
value?
for instance, you never want to use the word.
Well,
like,
it's
I thought
always
about one,
good to
but
offend.
it involved the word racist, and you don't even want to like fuck with someone and use that word because then like
It's always good to
90% of people
offend.
are gonna like just.
Well, I like
you
to.
know.
I a lot of times I like to trick people into saying that word. I do all the time, so I can give them my spiel, and they're man 100% of the time
Right.
they're like, "Wow, that makes a lot of
Holy
fucking
fucking
sense."
shit! What did he just say?
Boing.
Fire! Yeah, fire!
Fire! Fire!
What the fuck y'all talking about? I've heard that before.
Hey, dude. Hey, Beavis.
Yo, buttheads.
Why you my
I never
head?
understood what the hell was so good about
I
that.
love
show.
that show.
What the fuck is wrong with you, Sam, man?
No, most like for instance, like I feel like girls, like a lot of females do not like that show.
What the
Like,
fuck does that have to do with Sandman?
I'm just saying humor is subjective.
I
And there's
never did. I tried to watch it, man. I
Like,
just
what
didn't
the
fucking
fuck?
get it.
Holy shit!
Like I really like Beavis and Butthead. I thought
love
it was hilarious.
Beavis and Butthead. I love it so fucking much. It's hilarious. Remember the
I am the great cornholio.
remember the
I'm in teepee for my bunghole.
I am from like Titicaca.
Are you threatening me?
It's
Are you
fucking great.
threatening me?
It's fucking
That was
beautiful.
the yeah.
Dog.
The best.
Remember the movie where they went across the country?
Beavis and Butthead do America. Yes.
To America, yeah.
That was
Have
a
you
great-
ever heard of Mork and Mindy?
Yes.
No.
It's with fucking Robin Williams.
And Mindy was fucking fine.
I don't know. I forget who Mindy. Who's Mindy?
Shots by.
Well, hold on. Let me think of her name. I remember in a second. Mindy was smoking. Pam Dauber.
Pam Dauber.
I think that was her name.
That's an
I know
old school
Pam
last
and
name. Pam.
You
Dauber.
burped in the audience.
I did not, man. I swear it wasn't me.
I swear to
No,
God,
that
I
was
just watched you. It was you?
It was so funny
was
how I
queef.
learned what that word was.
What
A
word?
queef.
Queef.
Queef? Oh yeah, it's a pussy fart.
Yeah.
That's just funny.
Yep. Who the who?
Who the
You ever
hell?
been queefed on?
Yes, I have.
Have you ever been queefed in the face?
No, I have not.
That's how we
I've
get
been-
pregnant, you know.
I've been queefed in the face. How is that? Wait, okay. All right. Landon, how is it?
All right, first, okay, I'll show you. This is how you make a baby. First, the Canadian man farts, into the woman's vagina. At which point, she requeefs that fart into the man's face, and she gets pregnant. 9 months later, they have a baby. That's
And he's black.
No, Canadian. Well, maybe black, but a Canadian. That's how you make a Canadian baby. I have a good source.
I like
Who
my
is your
plan
source?
better.
South Park.
So, yeah, great.
I like my plan better.
What's your plan?
Sell the little
World
brown
domination?
babies.
What?
Sell the brown babies.
Sell the brown babies?
No, in Norway and Switzerland and what's the other country? Nordic countries, they love brown children. So like you get a little white girl, give her that fertility drug where she has like 9 kids. Then we keep the run of the litter and we sell the other 9 and 40 grand a wop.
He said the runt of
Jesus.
the litter. Look, it's a fucking bunch of fucked up people.
She's gonna have 9 at a time.
Oh my god.
Ask
You didn't keep 'em
what's her
with
name?
pens?
The little one? What's her name?
The little one.
Runt
Laura?
of the litter.
Yeah, what about Laura?
6
Ask
kids
her-
and there's a runt.
When you ask her, say
You can ask her. She'll listen to this.
No, listen. Say Sanman said that you and him was planning to make $1 million. Ask her.
Okay, I believe you.
Oh my god.
Man, I used to have these chicks running crazy about that shit, and that chick goes, "You bastard! I will never let you sell my 9 children." That shit was funny.
Your 9 children.
Damn.
Just let me sell the runt.
Why? You have to keep the run of the litter, right?
No, you
'Cause
don't.
And see, like I had it almost.
They used
going,
to take them out back and, yeah.
No, listen, man. And then I told the other girls that if they had some friends, they could recruit them. And I said, man, after like a year, we could get some land in Mexico and recruit. Oh man, and we could ship them like crates of babies all the way to friggin'.
You're talking about shipping crates of babies, sir. What is wrong with you?
Yeah, man. We just got the little stuff.
You don't just ship babies. They have to come and pick it up.
Well,
No,
we got-
you can ship
No,
babies.
they
That's
got,
what-
listen.
sometimes.
We got the people at the other end of the thing in Norway. They're gonna pick them up. That way,
So,
You're
so,
gonna
they're
ship
gonna,
a
so we're
baby
gonna
to
take
Norway?
the brown
Yeah, and then-
babies.
and then they take
so
the
we're
brown
gonna,
babies.
So we're
From
taking
Mexico to
wait,
Norway.
We're
Yeah.
taking the brown babies from Norway to Mexico.
from Mexico to Norway.
Okay, so what happens to them once they're in Norway?
then we
They get
ship
sold
them.
into sexual
we-
slavery,
no,
clearly.
we don't do that.
That's terrible. We don't do that.
Hey,
No.
we already laid the
That's
framework with the shipping of babies. I mean, at this point, who knows what the fuck's going to happen
we
to
take
them?
them to
This
our
is what happens.
No,
gotta-
we take them to our warehouse.
A warehouse with babies.
A warehouse
That's
full
what
of
I'm
brown
talking about. The
babies.
groundwork's already laid. These are
A
the
warehouse
undertones of
full
everything.
brown babies. Okay, wait,
I
let
meant
him
school.
finish.
All right,
I meant
all right,
school.
all right.
We take them to the school.
School. Oh my
Not
god.
a warehouse. Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Re-education comp.
Code word.
Yeah,
School.
take them to the school, and then
School.
we let the parents await them. Then we lined up, so they won't stay there very long. And the kids that get older,
Yeah.
then we'll put them to work. Hell, we can even let them make some babies.
Damn, that's wild, say, man. This whole sexual slavery side of you before, I've never seen it.
No, the funny thing is, I told that to my mom. I heard this girl tomorrow's Thanksgiving dinner. My mom was like freaking out, and she wanted to know what this girl did, and I said, "We got it all planned out, Mom."
Just,
and she goes, "What's the plan?"
It's got to be standing. No. Is it like stand it
mother-
up straight? You'll be
my mother
amazed
was
at how well.
crazy.
No. Hold on, I'll show you. You want to fill a warehouse with brown babies?
No, that shit was funny.
No, you haven't even finished.
I have not.
So we're still talking about this.
If we want to,
No, we're doing this.
Yes, please tell us your plan for all the brown babies.
we'll see. We can get some black girls for y'all.
So now we're involved in your plan for brown babies.
Man, you're on the board of directors, bitch.
I don't know if I want to be on the board of directors for that one.
Man, look, man. It's run by the knuckleheads.
It's run by the knuckleheads, man. Run by the Epsteins. Shit. There's going to be some weird vibes. That's all I'm saying. You just selling
we're just
brown babies.
We're taking a hypothetical situation.
Okay, now continue talking about the sale of brown babies.
You've never seen Undercover Brother, have you?
I have,
I
of
have
course, seen
absolutely seen
Undercover.
Undercover Brother.
When she put some mayonnaise instead
They were
of
fucking
the hot
appalled. They were
sauce.
Well, see, once we fill
some
that
funny
part of the
shit.
world with brown babies,
What happens?
then they will take and marry into the man.
So Norway's the man?
Or the
that-
housing price in the area will just fall.
That's
I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm sorry.
then there'll be a lot of black skiers and shit like that.
Black skiers. Have you ever seen one?
You've never seen a black
No,
person go
I don't
skiing?
think I've ever seen
I think
that.
I've never really
Michigan.
seen many people
I'm
go
from
skiing.
Michigan. I know a lot of black
But I'm
people that
just
fucking
saying.
snowboard. For
And
fuck's
look,
sake.
But
You
ski.
know, wait, hold up. I didn't even finish telling the most important part about the brown babies.
Okay, tell us more about this insanity.
At the moment, the brown children are worth 30 grand a baby.
30 grand.
So
a
if
baby.
we have if she has eight children, 9 children, we keep the run of the litter, and this is only one girl. That's like $240,000. If we have 3 or 4 girls, just think of that, 240,000, and that's like, I mean, damn. In 4 years, we got $1 million. Actually, 36 months.
So these women have become baby factories. They're just gonna stay pregnant.
Huh?
With multiple litters of children.
I'm not getting into all the details.
It just sounds like. Or you just start a website like Sugar Babies, it's like Prego Babies. It's like, hey,
No,
like,
I actually
make
can't
some money.
believe. I can't believe that I've said that to some people, just for whatever reason, and they believed it. Especially when I said keep the
Say it, Adam.
Especially when I
What?
keep the run of the litter.
The thing. Everything said in this show.
Oh yeah, the disclaimer. Yeah, remember that, folks. Everything said on this podcast is strictly for entertainment value. Does not necessarily reflect the actions of the men involved.
But just think, man, if we just had just one girl had 9 babies, and that was it.
They're not dogs. They don't have like 4 or 5
Man,
at a
that's where
time.
the fertility drug comes in that they make for white ladies.
Wait, that makes them have more children?
Yeah.
It's not like, wait, so they have more at a time. It's not like the increase the chance that they get one.
No, they just fucking gonna have them all. Bam, 9 babies. Remember the lady had 7 kids?
I remember Octomom.
Yeah, that's the one right there.
There's some
So
wild
she was,
shit.
they gave her the fertility
Remember
drugs.
John and Kate plus 8?
Yeah, didn't
That
one of them
sounds
sexually
fucking
abuse? Didn't one of the older kids sexually abuse one of the younger kids, and that's why it got canceled?
I don't know.
I think that's what
hope
happened.
not.
Well, they got divorced.
Oh my God! Did you fucking guys hear about Dan Schneider?
Who's Dan Snyder?
He is the guy who made all of the Nickelodeon sitcom shows, like Drake and Josh and iCarly and
Okay.
Victorious and shit when we were kids, Landon and shit. Like,
What'd he do?
Why are you
oh,
filming
okay.
me?
So like what?
He better not diddle any kiddles. I'm just saying.
We're filming us.
Sanman just saw the cameras.
No, I've seen it before, but it looks like it's looking at me.
And then there's this one over here.
Yeah.
Sanman, get out our camera. You got your own. Get out our camera, Sanman. You got your whole
No,
camera
Dan
to
Schneider
yourself.
apparently has been like accused of like child
Oh god.
molestation and weird shit. Cause like all of like the interviews, if you went in for an interview, apparently, apparently you had to show him your feet, and apparently like you had to like and like all like the sketches and shit have like weird shit with feet, and, like had a foot fetish with kids and shit.
Oh,
it's
man.
like weird shit. Dude.
Why didn't he just work at like a shoe store for kids and no one would have known? Just saying. Wouldn't that have been
Are
better?
you trying to make smarter pedophiles, Landon?
I mean, no, but I mean, just like thinking about it, it's like that seems like an obvious choice.
An obvious choice of of a.
First of all, if he's just okay, was he actually
pedophilia?
touching? Was he touching their genitals,
I
or
don't
was he
know.
just like
Here, let me look it up.
look like
because
that's
I
my
don't-
thing? Because there has to be a distinction. I'm saying it's wrong regardless, but like just doing some weird feet shit as opposed to like if he's like touching them or they're touching him, like
Anomana.
yeah, if they're anomaoping each other, you know, we don't want that.
Anomana. I've always wanted to do that. Do 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 do. Anomana. Do 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 do. I cannot believe I shared that with y'all. And if anyone's listening to this and they know that, they're gonna laugh.
That's true.
My mom remembers that shit, I'm sure. This man's dipping a cracker in beer.
It is a nutrition biscuit.
It is a cracker.
It's a nutrition biscuit.
This is cannibalism.
And I bet it's gonna taste fucking good too.
When I first started waiting tables, and I mean not first started, maybe 2 or 3 years after being in the business, I waited at this place. What was it called? It was a all-you-can-eat Mexican buffet.
It's either gonna be fire or terrible.
It was good.
Okay.
And it was a buffet, and these friggin' rednecks came in, and they wanted some chili. And they got their chili, their bowls, they got their chili. You know, as soon as they came in, they said, we want some chili. And they set the shit down and went over there, and they were eating the chili. And, you know, I said, what can I get you to drink? Can I get you a thing? And I mean, bro, they look like the epitome of what 2 friggin' rednecks look like. And when that bitch asked me for some crackers, I just busted out laughing.
Don't you have enough sitting right here?
That's what I said, too. And they started laughing too. That was some funny shit. I couldn't help it. That was fucking so funny. And they said we need some crackers.
Have you ever seen anyone who's obviously inbred? And like,
yes.
No,
Yes.
you know what I'm saying? No, people make that joke.
Absolutely,
People like to make that joke about Southern people a lot, though.
Like,
that's my point. And like
I
people say that, but I
never
feel like
seen it
until
down
you
here.
actually, I've seen one.
I've seen it in the middle of nowhere in Wisconsin. There was a guy who walked
was in
the store,
Django.
and you know,
Django.
and
Did you see the inbred?
know.
I mean,
my
no, there
God,
wasn't
you know.
inbred. They were just having sex.
Okay, so it's such a small area where so many people don't live that
Their gene pool is fucking.
it needs bleach. The gene pool in the area needs chlorine and bleach.
That's fucked
I'm
up.
telling you right now.
I mean, genes get shitty if you.
In
like,
Wisconsin, I lived in the middle of nowhere in Wisconsin near a small
was
town.
it everybody or like?
No, but there's some people that 100% are inbred as all hell.
Have you ever heard of a place called Hemlock?
No, I lived right by a place called the Hitching Post in Wisconsin.
Oh, that's what's. I know in Michigan.
Huh?
In Michigan, there was a place called Hemlock,
Nah.
and it was all white.
My
And
mother.
if I had stayed in that motherfucking high school and went to that all-white high school, my whole life would have been different. I would have went to the University of Michigan. I'd have been a badass football player, and I've had about 40 white children right now.
Wolverine.
Not white children, mulatto children. Come on.
I meant 4 black children, because 1 drop rule.
Oh my god.
That's what it says in the Constitution. It says in the Constitution today.
It's still no. It is no way.
Where it says it in. Okay,
Is it actually saying in the Constitution
right
still?
there.
it's still
But I thought that was in, hold on. That was not a federal thing though. That was
in
states.
the Constitution. There's 1
Hold on,
drop
can we look that
rule.
up?
What is it?
Is the 1 drop rule still a thing?
Oh my god.
Just look that
Let's
up. Like,
look it up.
Because that's wild. Because I
Let's
know all
find
about
out.
that shit. Like living in the South.
Let's
But
fucking find that out.
And it's
I thought
like,
those were like state laws that were passed. I thought there was nothing federal about it.
Like if
I
I,
don't
had
know.
a
I have no
human
fucking
right,
idea
why would I
anymore.
need a civil right?
Civil rights.
The concept of right is very rights in general is very.
You have
You have a
unlimited
human
fucking
right.
rights.
You have a human right. I have a civil right.
Do any rights exist though, except for the ones that we grant ourselves?
Yes. You have unlimited rights. You're born with unlimited rights. The fact that,
Did you put some mushrooms on this bitch?
listen to me,
No.
the freedom of speech does not, the Constitution does not give you freedom of speech. Your voice box does.
Yeah, the Constitution's. It's all those freedoms. The idea was it's
I'm
like
just letting you know. Oh no, I understand what the
they're
idea
innate
was.
free. They're
but what I'm
innate and they
saying
guarantee them. They don't
is
provide
like,
them.
You're like no matter where you are, no matter what the law is, you're still able to do it because you're still a human.
You still have a choice.
If you're behind closed doors and nobody can see you, then you can still do it.
But
You know,
So did we ever find out about the 1 drop thing?
1 drop.
Are you gonna see your dad?
I saw him today.
I know I have some money for him from the flea market.
Tight.
The
We
1
made
drop
some money
rule is
from
a
it.
social and legal principle of racial classification that was historically prominent in the United States in the 20th century. It asserted that any person with even one ancestor of black ancestry is considered black.
But like, is there any modern usage? Because I'm assuming that was
I'm
Wikipedia.
trying to find that.
Because that's my thing is I don't think it was ever in the actual Constitution. Because like that's something Southern states came up with.
What about the 3/5 rule?
3/5 rule I think was in the
Because
Constitution.
I used to tell girls all
That
the time,
used
as
to be-
long as they don't date 3 of us, we're good to go, baby.
Oh my god, that's great.
That's beautiful.
That's well done, Sam, man. But
Oh, fucking, have you ever heard anybody say it's a birthmark? Or that's fucking
I heard it's a birthmark. Yeah. But
not. I mean, from me, anyone else?
No,
No.
I've never heard that. That's
If
original.
you're down with the brown, nobody says.
I've heard down with the brown like a
Who,
bunch.
who said
If
that?
I don't
down
know,
with
but
the
I've
brown,
heard.
I'm all right with the white.
I've definitely heard that from like multiple people, right, Adam? Like
No.
down with the brown.
I've heard I'm down with the brown,
That's
but
what I'm saying.
he says if you're down with the brown, I'm all right with the white,
Okay, I've never heard the second half,
which is
but the
original.
down with
you
the
never
brown.
heard me say that second
No,
part
no,
of that?
I've heard you say it. What I'm saying is I've heard down with
the
the
brown,
brown.
yeah,
I've heard
okay.
I'm
that
just
specific
saying.
part of the phrase used by other people.
How
I'm not
about
saying the whole
boo,
phrase.
If you like Negro, I'm perfect for you.
That's some funny
I have
shit.
not heard that.
You never?
No, I've not heard that from other people. Yes, of course, I've heard it like 1,000 times from you. Like he said it like last night to some two super hot like Model S types that came to the sandbar. They were British, and that was interesting. I'm surprised you didn't hit them with the British shit.
I don't remember that.
You know, you were getting a drink, like you had just been sitting there because you were talking to some other people. You turned back to the corner of the bar. There were two ladies there, and you're like, "Hey, boo, if you like Negro, I'm the one for you."
This was
The
last
one- the
night?
one-
Not last night, the night before,
Lady-
Saturday.
Ladies and gentlemen, the one drop rule is defunct in law
Okay.
in the United States and was never codified into federal law.
Okay, so the 3/5 was federal because I was gonna say that
I read
one
this
drop
on the
rule was
internet.
not.
I don't know about that.
I know, but like I had a gut feeling. I'm like the one drop thing was never a federal law. That was southern states who did some shit so they could like
Yeah.
marginalize fucking people and oppress other people and like.
You can say my great grandfather.
Man, I freaking want some shrimp fried rice.
You want some shrimp
Man,
fried
you should
rice?
make some.
I can make some good shit.
Yo, if you
But I
make some
can't
shrimp
do it.
fried rice, help a homie out.
Somebody go get a hot plate.
I don't think we have a hot plate.
I can't eat that shit. I'll make it, but I can't eat it.
Why? Because it's rice and carbs.
Yeah.
Carbs.
Man,
I mean, bro,
it's sad because I'm in the same boat. Like not being able to eat carbs. Fucking
Oh, I
blows,
gotta-
but I
I
still
gotta
eat the fuck
suggest
out of them.
I was thinking about getting a button making machine. Remember we were talking about different things,
Yeah.
and then if we get a button making machine, I can make some buttons that say Knucklehead and sell them to us.
I was gonna say
Sell them to us.
I was like, the thing is, we can make money off probably some Knuckleheads buttons too, even for $1 or $2. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you can get a button machine, and I'm exaggerating the cost because I've looked it up. More like $300. You
Yeah.
can get a button machine with like 2,000 equipment, and I was telling my friend or whatever, if we put $500 into it, we could get enough to make like 5,000 buttons. And if you just sell them for donations, you're gonna get whatever. You know, because I just thought about it. I just spent like $200 that I didn't have on freaking. And then man, I gotta fucking buy books again. I don't have books, and I changed the logo. I think you told me I should have put special edition, but I might do that.
Or second edition.
Second edition, and get whatever we was talking about because I'm old and I forgot.
It'd be like that sometimes.
Yeah.
You hope it don't, but it do.
But I just can't wait, man. This thing, if I can get everything together, my Sanshikis.
I just love the fact that you said that everything you do has to have sand in front of it.
Well, no, it's just I don't know
love
how that
that.
all started. It just did.
What happens when you start your own like airline company, San Air?
That's fucking funny.
Right?
I probably did. I have to start that. But I tell you, one of the things that I wanted to learn how to do is fly a plane, and I'm really disappointed that hasn't happened already.
You can get like, well, I'll put it this way: like, do you want to like just learn how to do it, or do you want to do it so you get like the certification?
Yeah, I just want to certify, get like scuba
All right, because
diving.
I was like, that takes a while.
I'd rather fly a
you
helicopter.
can if I just had friggin' that's
Helicopters
what I
be
was
cool.
thinking about that too.
Helicopters are cool. They're easier apparently.
Yeah.
Everyone says
Anybody
they're
ever
way
been in a
easier.
helicopter?
No.
I think I have. I'm not
I've
sure.
been in a helicopter. That shit's different than an airplane.
But if I get this clothing
because
line,
you're just hanging there. You're
can
literally.
you drive?
I don't have a license.
Oh,
You don't got a license?
No,
I'll
Why
tell you
not,
what.
bro? Get one.
I haven't got one yet. I don't have a car to take a driver's license test with.
Listen, I'll make you a deal.
Say, man, can I use your car to get my driver's
I'll
license?
make you a deal. If you drive me around,
Think stuff will
so
let me
look
use the
at
Mini Coupe?
back, like look in the back of Walmart. Hold on,
I got pissed.
for what you hang clothes on or whatever for something like that.
You
will
want to go to
fuck-
Walmart for something you hang clothes on? Like
No, like
clothing?
look in the back of the grocery stores or whatever these places are where they throw stuff away because that shit's expensive. and I'm trying to make my stuff look better. So like my little clothing rack, it looks all right, but it looks like Sanman built it. You know what I'm saying? I want to look better. And then it fell down, other than a big piece of rock fell off. Now it looks all fucked up. So if you drive me around, you don't even got to get out of the car, just drive me. I will fucking wash and wax your car so that bitch will look fucking like
a month ago, you
I
never did that.
Well, no, we just haven't.
It's all good. I'm just talking with you.
No,
well, hold on.
because I thought about it.
What are we stealing from?
No,
well, hold on.
because I thought about it.
What are we stealing from these stores?
No, we're not stealing anything. I'm fucking beyond that.
So what is it?
You know, sometimes they throw away or they put out behind the store fixtures that they don't need. You know, that they hang clothes on, that they're old, and they held on to it. I just can't use it anymore. They throw it out, so it's broken or whatever. Now, the reason that I want to do that, because I was going to try to build something. The goal is like they have certain, I know Muslims and other people that have, you know, stores. And if I made a nice display, I can put my books in here. And, you know, like some stores I don't want to put my books in. I just want to put sand gear.
Yeah.
When you put, you know, da-da-da-da-da. So I just want to, I don't even know if I want, I might not see anything that I want or whatever. You know, I just want to go and look and see. And then maybe ask the man, you throwing that away, da-da-da. I'll give you $10 for it or whatever. And I will fucking, I just don't like to drive.
Okay, I was like, just so you know, I think I paid like between $15 and $25 for a clothing rack from IKEA. I mean,
What does it look like?
it didn't look great, but I spray painted it black and it looked fire.
The hooroo, my brother.
That's what I'm saying. It's like
No,
you can get that shit.
I'm saying, what is it, wooden or what did it look
It
like?
was metal.
Really?
Yeah,
You gotta look. I'm gonna look. We don't have to do it now, but I'll look that up.
yeah. I'm telling you.
What about like one that rolls? Does it stand
It rolls.
free?
It rolls. It stands free. The only thing is, you don't want to put like a shit ton of weight on it because it would eventually like kind of tilt a little
Yeah,
bit, but it would
So
still.
don't sit on
it
it.
would still. Sweet.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. I had some technical difficulties with the microphones.
Some testicle difficulties.
Testicle difficulties, yes.
Understood.
And you know what cracks me up about saying that stupid? I've been saying it since fucking 1993.
What?
Since actually before that.
What cracks you up?
Are you down with the brown? I'm all right with the white.
Yeah.
Listen, boo, if you like Negro on purpose. I think I started that shit in like, well, that girl, like in 1996. I mean, 1986. When I was one of y'all.
Damn, that's like 35 years ago. But yeah.
Bitch.
No, because I talked really
bitch.
cool, dude. What's up, buddy? Surfing,
Oh, yeah.
Billy
I
Bond.
fucked up.
Like, dude, I ain't.
But yeah.
Bitch.
No, because I talked really
bitch.
cool, dude. What's up, buddy? Surfing,
Oh, yeah.
Billy
I
Bond.
fucked up.
Like, dude, I ain't. No, because I talked really
bitch.
cool, dude. What's up, buddy? Surfing,
Oh, yeah.
Billy
I
Bond.
fucked up.
Like, dude, I ain't never heard no nigga talk like you. What the fuck wrong with you?
Damn. What's wrong with you?
And what it really was, the funny thing about it is, it wasn't really like a racial thing. It was like a money thing. We were different than the other brothers at the school that we went to, except for, what's his name, Michael Hamilton. He was one of them because he couldn't speak the dialect.
Ebonics.
Yeah, he was Ebonic. he was like Ebonic.
Ebonically challenged.
Embonically challenged.
Be like that sometimes.
They do. Who you texting, Sam, man?
Oh, somebody, nothing.
He's talking about nasty shit. Do you see that?
No, I'm not. I don't do that kind of shit. I'm an old man. You have never heard of a dead man falling out of a window, so it's no shit. Don't even worry.
Never heard of a dead man falling out of a window, so don't shit even worry. Like, that's what you just said. What the
Yeah,
fuck
I'm
was-
saying.
I think you sound guilty, bro.
What do you mean guilty?
Man, if someone's sending you
Guilty.
vagina pictures right now.
Oh man, I'd faint, fall over, I'd die right now.
Okay, yes, there's a lot of vagina pictures, and they're all hairy, folks.
Like he used to be in the 70s.
He likes the
What? Okay,
ladies with
Sam,
the hair.
like
for
84.
Yeah.
So like before that, everyone had it. Like
Pretty much.
Like that was the thing. Like everybody
Yeah,
had it.
pretty
No
much.
one shaved.
Yeah.
80
Like
for life.
84.
Yeah.
So like before that, everyone had it. Like
Pretty much.
Like that was the thing. Like everybody
Yeah,
had it.
pretty
No
much.
one shaved.
Yeah.
84. Everybody
Yeah,
had it.
pretty
No
much.
one shaved.
Yeah.
84 was the year that you're like, wait, what?
That's when I
Was it just
that's,
getting trimmed,
that's when,
or
that's,
was it like
that's when I
totally-
came bald.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
What are you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's when I became bald.
When did you become bald? When the pussies became bald?
Just about the same time.
Just about the same time.
My god. I feel like that's a legitimate question. I feel like some people are like early 90s. That's when it was like shave, you know? But
No, I was before that.
it was before that. Okay.
I would hope so.
I mean, fuck, I shaved my underarms.
Really?
Yeah. It's a
Can't bring
pain in the
myself to do
ass.
I mean, you probably like less.
Why?
Hot. Yeah, I don't.
Okay.
Not for me.
I don't like that shit. It's a pain in the ass, and it stinks sometimes.
It can stink. Yes, I agree. But also, your hair is different. You get like an afro. It looks like.
You know
It's
why
just
that
curly.
is?
Because you got curly hair. Like,
No, that's not why that is.
why is that?
That's because when you grow hair, you have 1 to 3 pores, and it grows straighter because it doesn't. It leaves grease. You got to wash that shit out.
You said I have 1 to 3 pores.
One pore, 1 to 3 hairs grow. In my
Okay,
pore,
yeah.
3 to 5 hairs grow. Sucks up all the grease, then it becomes dry and brittle and curly because it doesn't have any moisture.
Really?
Yep.
Surprising. Interesting.
Look it up.
about that.
You gotta fucking look it up, man. The hairstylist, they'll tell you.
Did you
That's
ever
why
have
you-
any trouble finding a good black barber?
I just always did my own.
There you go.
Always.
So I know some people have trouble with that. They're like, even my dad, you know, his hair's kind of curly.
Yeah.
He went to my mom's dad's barber, and he totally fucked up his hair because he only ever cut straight hair. You know?
Your dad's hair is amazingly funny.
It's interesting.
He's a funny dude.
He is.
That's a funny man right there.
Yes, sir.
Feel free
Ash,
to adjust
what is
that
it called? It's called.
if you ever feel like you need to, like I said, or the microphone where it's at, like this,
Yeah.
like that, if you need to, and like pull it down a little,
Fair enough.
you know?
There we go.
Yeah, it's good.
All right. I'm right close to you, folks.
Looks like
He's
Boy
very
George
close.
with that hair. Do you know the Boy George
Well, you
is?
can call me Boy George again. I'm going to light your nuts on fire.
He looks a little bit like Boy George.
I got to disagree
I don't
with
give
you
a
there.
fuck. I like Boy George. Fuck everybody who doesn't.
I'm just saying, I'm just thinking of the Karma Chameleon video, and I'm like, I do not look like that dude.
I used to wear this little green hat and call myself Boy Sandy.
Boy Sandy.
Yeah, when I waited on tables. Before I actually became a hospitality specialist, I was a table engineer.
I got to use that hospitality specialist.
It's fire.
That sounds better than anything that
And
you
you've
can do in that
ever-
industry.
yeah,
Yo, I'm a
yeah.
hospitality specialist.
Well, see, listen to me.
That's fucking
This
great.
is no
Gotta
shit.
My fucking nose.
This is no shit. I came up with this thing, the 5-star guide to hospitality.
Okay.
And that's when I became a hospitality specialist. Anybody in this industry is a hospitality specialist. The 5-star is the S is for smile, super service, and surveillance. The T is for teamwork, talent, and trust. The A is for proper attitude, proper attire, action. The R is for relax, restock, and respect. And if you apply that, everything I said, to a team and a cohesive team, then you become a specialist. Like, even I tell people, they say, what do you do? I'm a hospitality specialist. I'm not a roads person, because anything that you need within the limits of the law in Ybor City, I'm going to bake my back to do what I can do for you.
Yeah.
And if it requires action, whatever I got to do, that's what I'm going to do to help you. And I'm going to say, even on the point where I say attire, a lot of times I dress the way I do, and it's intentionally, because I'm trying to invoke a certain response.
I mean, you're wearing a doctor's like scrub right now.
Aren't I Dr. Sandman?
He is Dr. Sandman.
All right, then.
So, Sandman, what's the medical advice you have for us today?
Medical advice?
Medical advice from
Who said I wasn't? Who said I was? Who said I was a medical doctor?
Paper towels right over there.
Oh, I got some perfect
No, we're
advice.
saying
I got some.
You got to
good
give
advice.
medical advice.
I got to
Dr.
give some,
Sanman.
but it's against the law.
Man, fuck that.
It is against the law for me to give medical advice.
Everything in here is used for entertainment purposes.
All right, I got a good one for you.
Okay.
When you buy your food, I want you to.
For entertainment value.
When you buy your food, examine the labels. You want to look for a U, a P, a K, or what's the other one? A U, P, un parve kosher. That means that the food is prepared the way that it was instructed in the Bible.
Okay, that's good to know.
I'm
I'm
not,
Kosher
surprised that you don't know that.
I mean, I know like what kosher
I'm
labels
not worried
look like,
about
but
how
I
they
don't really
did
shop
things in the
kosher.
Bible.
Although kosher shit a
It's
lot of times is
it's
better.
way cheaper, and it's you know how it
I don't know
tells
about
you.
cheaper, but better a lot. Of
A
times.
lot of times it's cheaper,
Okay.
but it's the way that they prepare it in a way that is instructed in the Bible. It tells you how to prepare your food. In Muslim, we say halal.
Yeah. Whereas,
So
yeah, it's
when
kosher.
you do that, that food that you're buying in the grocery store is halal, basically.
That's cool. I mean, I know a lot of
That's
those
cool.
foods people like better because they're less processed. Sometimes they're killed more humanely. In general, people just. I mean, I like kosher hot dogs. Hebrew
I got
Nationals.
one thing to say.
I got a kosher hot dog.
This medical motherfucker pulled some shit out of his ass just then, didn't he?
yeah.
You did. I mean, that's good advice too. Nutritionist.
I'll give the
Sandman.
folks some medical advice.
What's that?
Never shove anything into your asshole
You don't want to stay there.
that's larger than a fist and less loving than a dildo, in the words of George Carlin.
Okay.
He had a good idea about that. Imagine that. You wouldn't want anything going into your asshole that's larger than a fist and less loving than a dildo.
I mean, I don't think you want anything as big as a fist. I don't know.
I'll tell you what sucks is that colonoscopy shit.
I've
Well,
never had a
lucky I haven't been there
colonoscopy.
yet.
Yeah, you wake up, man, you're like, what the fuck, and your ass is wet.
Oh, that's not ideal.
It sucks.
Yeah, that sounds terrible.
And you don't know what the fuck's going on.
It's like wisdom teeth surgery. You wake up, you don't know what the fuck's going on. All you know is your mouth is all fucked up.
Start dreaming about clowns and shit.
Never had that dream.
Clowns touching your butt.
Have clowns touched your butt? Have juggalos sexually assaulted you,
Have
Adam?
you seen that Predator movie?
Maybe.
Predator?
That's one that you saw.
The first one. That's it.
Right on.
The last
I
one you
love-
saw.
That's it.
Right on.
The last one you saw was
I
the
love
first
that
one.
shit. So you're not like a Star Trek. He's not a Star Trekker. You and I are, right?
I'm not a Star Trek. You and him are.
Me and you are.
I've been to Star Trek, yes.
Why'd you have a conversation
But
about
you
it?
don't know that much about Captain James T.
James T.
Kirk.
Yeah, I thought Kirk was kind of a douche. I liked Next Gen.
Storage is full.
Heard.
You think he's a douche? That motherfucker. That's what made him so badass.
No, it isn't.
And then
man.
that's in fucking.
Patrick Stewart was way more badass as Picard,
Man.
solving shit diplomatically.
And he wasn't a player like Captain Kirk.
Captain, no. Captain Picard got some nice
He
nice
did,
tang
but,
on like
man.
It wasn't all the time though.
Yeah.
No, the guy had
Kirk was a
he had
pimp.
his sexual desires under control in that sense. You know what I'm saying? Like
Man,
he was-
Captain Kirk was using his pimpology to run that shit, man.
I mean, it also seems
I
like he
don't
might have
care.
been kind of like taking advantage. He shows up to some society that's never seen a ship before. He's
Man,
like, hey, what's up? I'm the captain of this badass ship. You want to fuck me?
Hey, that's
It
what
kinda
made-
happened.
Look,
Yay.
that's why that was some pimp ass shit.
I don't know. I still think Picard all day, and I will fight someone over it.
Well, I'm
Really?
not gonna do that.
That's
I
okay,
like
I don't wanna
Benjamin
fight you.
Sisko though,
Sisko
and
was
Janeway.
aight.
I like Janeway. That bitch was cool.
I only watched like 2 episodes of Voyager.
Voyager was sweet, and they got home. That was off the chain.
Was it?
That's the most satisfying thing about this podcast.
Pressing the ashtray
I
down.
get to press that ashtray.
It is nice.
Once I worked at Olive Garden, and I had this friend named Art. And
ART?
Art, Art was a pussy fucking hound, right? And one day, our supervisor was a Peter Puffer, and so
A Peter Puffer?
yeah, and
So he was gay?
Yeah, so one day, Art and this guy were in the weights room back to back. So I walked by, and I seen that, and I went in there and I touched Art like that, and I ran. And Art jumped up, and he was looking at this dude, and I could see through the other side, and I could tell that he was like, man, I know this dude didn't do that. I don't know, something happened. It took him like a few minutes to think about it. So he says, okay, because they're filling out their paperwork at the end of the shift. So then I reached over there, and I went like this again. And I ran back there. That shit was so funny. I had to tell him not to kill that dude. That was hilarious. Y'all supposed to be laughing. Fuck you then.
It's not that I wasn't funny. It's just I
feel like
zoned out at the
talking.
wrong time. I'm sorry, Sam, man.
Why? What kind of time? I gotta wait at the right time to tell a funny story?
No, that's on me. I apologize.
Nobody has any idea what the fuck is going on here, folks. We're a bunch of brain dead mules lost in the desert. We don't know what we're doing.
It does feel like we're all kind of out of it today. I feel a little out.
Not really.
I'm excited to get here though.
I don't feel that.
No?
No. That's why I feel like we're kind of building up and we're going a little bit. We're just probably we're getting into our flow. Right now. We've been in our flow for the past like 20 minutes.
How long are we at right now?
We got about like 1 hour of usable material. Maybe.
So you're taking Landon home in your car? That was some funny shit.
said-
Was it really that
Did
funny?
It was to me.
You left my mic in your car?
Yeah, because it just fucked me up. What?
Y'all got a lame sense of humor, but I love that about you.
No, that would be really nice for me, dog, if you could do that today, too.
I've been doing it every time.
Every single time.
Really?
Every single time, Sam, man.
He's been taking me home.
No, I took you home a couple times. Stop
the
lying.
first 2 times.
All right, then. Don't be taking
No,
nothing.
the first time.
No, yeah, the first time because the second time we got
it was
donuts.
me. Then the last time. Yeah. It was
So
me
I
last
got
time.
nothing to bitch about.
You
That's how it
ate
goes.
Stephanie's
then.
donut, didn't you?
What's up?
You ate Steph's donut, didn't you?
Yes.
Donuts.
I did.
I fucking bought like how many donuts?
She wouldn't eat it.
Oh.
She's not a donut person. I'm like, well.
You know what,
well,
motherfucker? If you listen to
Hey,
this,
listen
you're
and lie
rude.
about it, okay?
I'm gonna confront her about this at work.
You can confront her about this donut.
Hey, why don't you go get those chips?
Someone playing some pimp ass music behind or is that you?
Hey, who was listening to
I
some
have no
pimp ass
idea.
music today on the way over here?
Yeah, we were
Man, I saw a car accident the other night when I was playing D&D.
out here.
It was in front of Al's Soul Food, aka like 200 feet that way. You know,
Okay.
on 7th Avenue, 7th and 23rd. We were playing D&D in this very room, and we hear a crash and then a horn that doesn't stop. The horn is just going. Exactly.
It's not funny.
Me and Sean fucking run out there before everyone else. We
Yeah,
run
it
out
is.
there. We go. We see if she's hurt. There's some dude there, obviously from Newport Richie. Like you can just tell.
Okay.
I mean, he has like
Right,
he has
right,
an EST,
yep.
he has
And
an
it-
EST
I-
1996 on his like
Absolutely.
chest. Super skinny, 135-pound dude with like his shirt
Wire
off.
fucking beard.
It wasn't a wire beard, but that would have been a nice touch. It was like a fucking little tiny like patch, almost like I
Soul
wouldn't say a
patch.
goatee, but just the soul
Goat
patch. Just
Meth patch.
yeah, exactly. That's you get where I'm
meth
coming
patch.
from. And he's like, "Oh, I already called the cops. I was on my motorcycle." And she was fucked up. Like she totally is getting arrested for a bunch of shit because she was annihilated. She ran through a street light, like you know these YborKnuckleHeads street lights. She ran through those, and then she hit a palm tree. She ran through that, and then she hit another palm tree, and her car stopped. And her airbag deployed, so her brake, like everything was fucked. Her car wasn't gonna move. She was still trying to turn it on to like leave the scene.
That happened to me one time. That bitch.
And what fucking happened was apparently I asked someone else about it, Sean, because I went in before him because I was like I don't want to stay there and get like deal with the cops and shit. And because the cops came like 2 minutes later, he said that the redneck dude from like NPR said that she had a bottle of liquor. And as soon as she crashed, she ran out of the car, dumped it, and like smashed the bottle, and then like ran back into her car.
That's wild.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
I like how you got an on-off switch for your mic.
Yeah.
I kind of wish I had one of those now.
Are you jealous?
I want my
I'm
microphone to
very
be
jealous.
all on.
This microphone has an on-off switch.
When I sit
like-
up here and I
like the
talk on my
on-off switch.
telephone.
My thing is, do you hear the on-off
I'm cool.
switch when you turn
I
it
like
on
it
and
like
off?
that.
Yeah, you do.
I pull out my get on the microphone.
That could probably be
'cause I'm
annoying.
rapping about that.
Get it, Sanman.
Excuse me.
I say get it.
Get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. Get it.
May I have 2 of
Get
your
it.
chips?
I-
There are no chips left.
I literally just drank the fucking chips, bro.
It'd be like that. Don't
There's
worry.
some chips in the car.
I don't know. Just those cheddar and
There
sour cream.
is a lot
I'm not
of
about to go down the car.
There's snacks in the car. there
Thank
is.
you, but I'm not going down the car right now. Not happening.
Hey, I'll give you, in addition to washing and the wax in your car, I was fucking with you. But not about the other thing, though.
You want to wash and wax my butthole?
No, I don't fuck with that shit.
I mean, you make a lot of money washing and waxing my
No,
butthole.
I
folks.
don't
How
wanna fuck
much
with
money
that
would
shit.
it take you if somebody came up to you and asked if they would if you would throw lemons at them while they stand in the shower naked? How much
Throw lemons?
at them?
Like whole lemons or slices?
It depends on the.
I want to throw some whole lemons.
You
Fuck
know,
that
give 'em a
motherfucker.
bruise.
It
Give 'em a
depends.
Make
bruise.
that bitch suffer.
Okay, so half like you could charge however much you want. So half lemons would be extra for whatever.
Okay, so if I could charge however much I wanted, throwing lemons at them, do I also have to yell degrading insults at them?
If they pay.
Okay, so I would start at $500 for 3 minutes, and it goes up from there. Know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you?
So
I
it's
said,
10
give me
grand an hour.
$1,200.
$1,200.
$1,200 and a case of lemons.
Oh, they have to bring the lemons.
Yeah,
Okay.
a
They have
case
to
of
choose their
lemons,
switch.
and then let it rip,
This is
dog.
my least favorite time of year.
You got allergies, Adam?
Like hell.
That's,
What am I gonna
Florida's not a
eat
good
tonight?
place.
I don't know.
Booty.
Salad.
I'm
Booty
probably
salad.
gonna-
I don't know what that is.
Booty salad? It's a salad that some Canadian farted on.
Why don't you like Canadians?
I don't know. It's just, I do like Canadians. Like
Yeah,
Ben is
fuck.
Canadian. Ben, our DM, is Canadian, but I just like to fuck with Canadians sometimes, especially like whenever South Park's fucking with them. Like that whole thing about the Canadian baby. That was funny. At least I thought so.
Man, they buy those fucking Nordic babies too.
Bro, talking to the mic.
They buy them babies too.
Who?
The little brown ones.
Who does?
Canadians.
Yeah, they do. Okay, so say wait. Did we finish the story about the buying the brown
I mean,
babies?
he detailed his entire plan. Like, I mean, at this point, I could take it over and run any business in the world with it. It was that detailed.
Well,
So the one of the litters, we trained them to work with us.
Oh wow! So they're recruiting against their own people to sell, to make. Oh my god! Like there's so
Man,
much.
we're providing people that are barren with family.
Dog, why you gotta make more people? They can't get some dude from Africa. Like, there's no kids in Africa that want to be adopted. You just talked last week about the kid that they gave away. The woman was trying to give away the baby.
You know
She's like,
what?
Keep it.
You know what?
Keep the change.
Listen, thank you very much. Fuck moving the factory to Mexico. We're gonna do it in Africa.
we're gonna move the factory.
Do you
so
need a
we're
factory in Africa, or do you just need-
wait.
Okay.
What?
Oh my bad. The school. Yeah,
Okay.
we'll move the school.
So wait,
Not
we're
the factory,
moving the
folks.
school
the
from
school.
from
The camp.
we're moving
Whatever
the
you
school
wanna call
from where? We're moving from Norway.
We're not even moving it. That's where we'll put the school at.
But
is in
from
Africa.
Norway-
No, he wanted it in Mexico originally.
I
And
thought
then we're
no,
even-
no,
we're
wait.
even
I
closer
thought
to
he
Norway.
wanted.
Hey,
I thought he
listen.
wanted. Wait, stop. I thought
No.
God damn it! I thought he wanted to take kids from Mexico and put them in Norway.
He did.
Yeah, but
So
now
now you want to take
we-
kid from Mexico and put it in Africa?
No, we don't want to. We're not even forget
was-
Mexico.
Let's say kids from Africa.
we'll-
So you're taking kids from Africa?
No, no,
and
no,
putting
no,
them-
no, 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 no.
Yes.
We're still gonna make the children. We're gonna procreate them,
Okay,
brown babies.
but what the
And
fuck?
we have a stronger gene pool in Africa.
Right, but-
that means we can do some gene splicing
Jesus fucking
and make
Christ.
every color of the rainbow that they want. we can even make a few white ones too.
Yo, Sanman, real question. When are you starting your first cult?
Huh?
When are you going to start your first cult? Like, I see you as
my cult.
Like, I can see you as a cult leader. I can see people paying you thousands of dollars, teach them the way of enlightenment, and you have a harem of women.
Fucking
that you have.
Enlightenment.
You have a harem of women that you have convinced in people, sort of like Charles Manson. That
will have
they would be better
babies.
off with you, and yes, enlightenment is the way.
Well, all of that
And
exists in
I'm just saying,
Sandland.
I could absolutely 100% see you starting a cult,
I can't.
and then like going on a farm in Georgia or some shit with like 15 white women and 2 weird guys, and then just starting a fucking cult and like
Knuckleheads, you said?
cult of the Knuckleheads.
The Knuckleheads cult.
Only if you give us some of the liberties will we.
Oh hell yeah, man! You got y'all run the show.
The Church of Enlightenment.
All right, so we are starting a cult,
drink
folks.
the Kool-Aid.
Join here. This is the first This is the first sermon.
This is the first. What is the first sermon?
The first sermon is this
My
podcast.
uncle is a minister or not a minister. I think he's a minister or some sort of a something for the glimmer of hope.
The Glimmer of Hope.
The glimmer of hope.
What is that?
It's a church.
Do they take everyone's money?
No, you only have a glimmer of hope.
Okay. Then.
If you abandon hope, then you're free.
Well,
You said the first lesson.
I love what I just did.
How many square miles on this planet?
square miles, a fucking lot.
10.
I think it's a little more than 10, Adam.
I think it's like
10
139
million.
940,000 square miles of total
Circumference?
the total surface, and I think it's
Well, the Earth isn't perfectly round.
It's not shaped like an egg. Let's see, 57,255,000 square miles of useful land. You have 100. No, it's 900.
But it's definitely not fucking
You have
flat.
940,000 square miles of water.
What are you getting at, Sam, man? What are you getting at?
Well, I'm the first thing of the lesson of what enlightenment
Where's your measurements?
would be to connect you with the universe. You know, how fast is this planet going?
I forget. It's not like
1,000
something. Yeah, it's
1,000.
crazy fast.
I can feel it.
Yeah, and we don't feel nothing. We just
I
ride.
can feel it.
How far is the sun from here?
Yeah, it's about as far as
93 million miles.
my mouth is from my asshole.
I know it takes about 8 minutes, 8.5 minutes for light to go from the sun to Earth.
So do you think that if we had more understanding of the universe that we lived in and we had more respect for it, we would live a different way and more appreciative?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So, therefore, that's the first lesson of the day.
All right, folks. So, Sandman, what's your Cash App so they can start giving you their life savings? That's what we're looking for here.
Oh yeah,
Sandman.
it's
Oh,
well,
my
after
God.
today, it's going to be changing, but for the now,
But for
The,
now,
the Dolly Sandman.
you can always use
you
this
can-
dollar bill sign, DRSANMAN dot. I mean, no, you don't even have to use the dot. Just dollar bill sign, DRSAN. X marks the spot. The red X marks the spot. So y'all thought that was a good lesson, though?
That was a very good
and
lesson.
we are definitely putting that as page one.
No,
of
it's
the
like
cult.
Yes,
if
we
you
are.
think about it, all of our
Absolutely.
forefathers, slaves or not slaves, would go out and they could look at the shit and say, okay, it's going to rain today, and they could teach that to their son. Okay, these clouds, when you see the clouds like this, so then therefore their son has a connection. He says, okay, you don't do this and you don't do that. It's when big industry came with all the pollution and all that bullshit, and then they disconnected, through education and whatnot. They teach you everything you need to know in school, but they don't give it to you in such a way that you make a connection that you are somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
They teach
My
you.
problem
They
with
teach you
people.
in school. Okay, 9 planets. They don't teach you that all these numbers have a meaning. You know, whatever numerology, and they don't teach you. You know, they don't teach you shit, and they give it to you in such a way, and then they miseducate you. So therefore, you know that process that which we use to reach our conclusions is askew. And therefore, we walk around miseducation, thinking we know something and we don't. And then the whole nation of America is a bunch of no-knowledge narcissists.
Idiots.
Facts.
Again, that Cash App number is dollar bill sign DRSANMAN. The red X marks the spot.
The X
dollar
marks
bill,
the
y'all.
spot.
Dollar bills, y'all.
Cream, get the money.
That's
$1
right.
bill, y'all.
Wait till next week. I got some shiznit for your thing.
Hell yeah. So,
Sure.
you guys got anything else?
No, I'm ready to close.
We have
'cause I
any
got
words of wisdom for our humble troops?
Other than those beautiful ones you just spoke, Sanman.
Right on. I wanted to start doing some poetry, but I was gonna try to rush myself on my new book, but I have a couple poems that I want to put into it. I have the money to do it. I'm gonna put it out this summer. I haven't picked a date yet, but it's coming this summer, and I'm gonna start releasing some poetry from Black to the Basics. I'm not tired, but I'm ready to. I wanted to keep all of that confident until I was ready to produce it. So that's why I've been reciting a bunch of romantic poetry that we're all kind of tired of listening to it, but we're ready for
I
some.
have heard
You
it for like
keep-
10 years.
Yeah.
I've only heard it for 3, and I still like it.
I still like it because there's always new shit.
It's always beautiful, but you're ready for something new. You want to see more of what the Sandman, what is it called?
What?
Our church, bro.
Enlightenment?
You're my
Oh, the
disciple.
Church of Enlightenment.
We're the high priests, okay? We're not.
Yeah.
We're disciples and high priests, but really we're also the treasurer because
I'll be
I'm
the
Jewish.
guy that goes
Yeah.
and kills people for you.
I trust you.
And then the enforcer. Okay, so yes, we will
Yeah.
murder and extort our people. Also, if you're listening, that was a joke.
I
We're not
think I
gonna murder
said
and
the
extort you.
disclaimer already.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, but I mean for the people who actually do want to join, yeah, we aren't going to kill you or use you, but just send us the money
I
via
can't
Cash
wait
App will
to
be
post
good.
I
about
might.
sin. That's something else. I got to really sit down and put that shit together. I need a new laptop is what I need. I don't like mine.
You want to fight your laptop? How about we just shoot it?
No. I have the little tablet thing, and it does whatever I need it to do. But I need like certain shit that's on the laptop, but my laptop sucks.
And with that, thank you for listening, ladies and gentlemen. We have been the YborKnuckleHeads, and you have been our bitch. My name is Adam.
Landon.
Hooty hoo! Dr. Sandman in the house.
Good night, everybody!